All right, guys, welcome to part 2 of our lemon cow video. In this portion, I'm going to teach you guys how to insert the image of the lemon and how to shape it in a way that fits well within this space. So I went ahead and zoomed in a little bit, and the first thing I want to do is make sure I have enough room on this left side of the cow to put the lemon in. If it's too close together, you are going to have a little bit of a hard time getting that in. So I am just going to move it to the left a bit so I have a comfortable amount of space. Now I'm going to go ahead and place the image of the lemon. So I'll go to File, Open in Place, just like I did with the cow, and then find the image called lemon.png. I can already tell right off the bat that this picture of the lemon is really, really bright compared to the picture that's a little bit darker of the field and the cow. So we will make that adjustment in Photopea. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It does place the image all the way on the top left, so if you don't see it, just zoom out and you'll see it right at the top left. And I just moved it by clicking and dragging it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So when we place the cow, I told you guys that you should hold the shift key while you're clicking and dragging these corners to change the size of the cow. But in this case, for this picture of the lemon, we want to distort it. We want it not to be a perfect circle. So what we're going to do is just click and drag the corners without holding shift and kind of make it into an oval instead of a circle. Then I'll just click and drag it and fill it into this space. It's okay if it overlaps a little bit too. And then just kind of adjust it and make sure it fits the way I want it to. And once you're done with that, you can just click the check mark. If you've noticed that maybe the picture of that lemon is kind of like falling behind the cow, that just means your layers are in the wrong order. All you have to do is just make sure your lemon layer is on top of that cow left layer. Kind of like that. So I mentioned before that the lemon is clearly too bright for the rest of this picture. I am just going to adjust it and bring the brightness down very easily. And because this lemon is also a smart object, it's going to add what's called a smart object filter, which has the same effect as any other adjustment you make to an image. So just make sure you're clicked on the lemon layer, and then we're going to go to Image, Adjustments, and Brightness and Contrast. We're going to just bring the brightness down a little bit. You can eyeball this, you don't have to follow the same number that I'm using. But if you do, you can. I stopped at -45, and then I'll just press OK. And I'm going to zoom out and see what it looks like so far. I'm pretty happy with this. It looks semi-realistic, even though obviously lemon cows don't exist in real life unless there's something someone didn't tell me. But now I know we're good here. The last step you want to take before we move on to the next part of the video is just to make sure this right side of the cow is overlapping the lemon a little bit so it looks a little more surreal. To do that, we're going to get this layer called cow right, and we're just going to move it all the way on top by clicking and dragging it. So it is going to go on top of the lemon layer too. And then with my move tool, I will just click and drag this right side of the cow a little bit closer. So it's just kind of overlapping the picture of this lemon. Then again, I'll zoom out and make sure everything looks okay. Maybe I want to move it in a little closer. I'm pretty happy with that. It looks a little weird because the left side of the cow is higher than the right side of the cow, but I kind of like it. So I'm just going to leave it like this. And in the final part of this video, we will learn how to add shadows to the cow's feet, so it looks a little more realistic and like it's standing in the grass. I also just want to remind everyone, take a moment to save at this point. Just again, go to File, and then save as PSD. And I will see you guys in the next video.